Hey, what's up you guys? Yes, welcome back. Today I'm gonna talk about what Korea has done to me or how I've changed since I came to Korea or found out about Korean culture and stuff. First things there's changing about us when we come to Korea is that we start to bow more when we meet someone. And I even still do it when I'm in Sweden nowadays. Also, I've noticed that I've stopped hugging people a little bit when I greet them. So my natural instinct that before was to hug the persons I met is now instead bowing or just greeting with like that. Before, I used to hug every single person I met, basically. Sometimes I feel so cringy and fake when I think back about on those times. I definitely tell more compliments to people nowadays about looks and stuff. Because in Korea, it's more common to tell compliments to each other about looks. While in Sweden and in most Western countries, it's more common to hide everything inside. I noticed that I follow more rules when I'm in Korea. Like in Sweden, I always jaywalking and crossing the street when I shouldn't. And I think maybe it's because of my love for Korea that I'm trying to really develop into your culture. I want to respect the rules in Korea. Before I came to Korea, I was really afraid of talking about cultural differences. In Sweden, it was very, very taboo to talk about those things just some years ago. Sweden are so small country and we are so easily brainwashed. We thought that everything was racist when it comes to those questions. But since I found out about Korea and that got me so interested in Korean culture, since then I'm so much more interested in other cultures as well, because I learned so much from Korean culture. Thank God that Sweden has more opened up to this and it's more common to talk about those things nowadays. To Korea, I've also definitely learned to stretch limits in life. And I'm gonna try to explain this. The working culture, for example, in Korea, totally crazy if you compare it to Sweden. Seriously, so many people in Sweden are so spoiled and lazy like you can't even imagine. And maybe or definitely Korea has too extreme working culture. One job I had in Korea, for example, the boss had a CCTV all over the working area and he was watching us through his phone and he was like miles away in another city and if we didn't work, he was calling right away and asking what's up and like blaming my co-workers. And they told me this story so many times, but I could never believe it until one day when I experienced it myself. I was picking music for a playlist that was supposed to be in the background while we were working. And I was there a little bit too long. Let's say I was gonna pick the music for 5 minutes. And maybe it took 8. Then the phone rang and my coworker picked it up, who was Korean by the way, and he got the total blame for it. And I felt so bad afterwards. And I was so shocked at the same time. So of course Korean working culture is too extreme, but somewhere in the middle is definitely what we should aim for, because I've realized that nowadays I know I can perform so much more and so much better than I think in my head. I know I can work super hard if I really want to. So Korea has definitely pushed me in the right direction in that way, that I don't have to limit myself. Last but not least, in Sweden we don't dress up when we go outside or we go to the supermarket and stuff. When I came to Korea, I was so shocked that everyone was so well dressed. Everyone was so dressed up to the to that perfection every day at any time. So Korea really made me want to dress up more, and every time I'm in Korea I feel so bad when I'm wearing sweatpants, so I'm trying to dress up all the time then. It's all thanks to Korea. Anyways, you guys, this is how Korea has changed me, and maybe there are tons of more things, but let's make it into another video then, shall we? Let me know in the comment section below of other things that you can think of, or things that have changed you about some other culture or country or whatever. I'll see you in the next video.